Alright guys, in today's video of VinylCut, we'll be looking at the weeding effect. Let's just have a quick intro here. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. You guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and we also upload videos daily, so just keep an eye there for any new content. Otherwise, we head back in the program here. Now the weeding effect, this is very handy to get rid of any wastage vinyl. So let's say we want to stick this on something and then all the cutouts around it, so the vinyl around it, which you're not going to use. Now there's ways to make it more simple for you to remove it so that you don't have to pull it off as one big strip and potentially pull some of these letters with it. So in order to do that, we will be going on top here to effects, and then we navigate down till we find the weeding effect. When we open this, we'll have a few options, but let me just scale this so you guys can follow along with what's happening. Okay, now so on top here we've first got the border offset. Now we've got this nice little also menu here on the left, so if you want to know more about it you can always read there. But in any case, what the border offset does, if we zoom in here, you can see around it we've got a little border. This is going to also create a cut line, so that way we don't have to peel off the vinyl all the way from here. We can kind of just use it from there, so it'll kind of become like a sticker more, where you've got like a closed border. So this you can increase or decrease, and as you can see there, you've got a really tight one, but in general you want to keep at least something like this. I would say minimum, so about a 0.2, but let's just increase this for now for the demo. So that is what the border offset does. So it's kind of the amount of outside border you have. Then under the actual icons here, we have a few different options. We've got settings for the horizontal cut and vertical cuts. As you can see, it's got lines running through it. Now most of these icons are self-explanatory. You kind of, if you look at them, you see what they do, but they are a bit small, so let's just cover them. So now the first one, we'll create a cut horizontally, but any shape that is closed, like this D, it will not go through it. So let's just have a quick test here. So what you can do is you either just click where you want it, or you click and hold your mouse, then it will create this line, and you can drag it where you like it. If let's say we want it there, we click, and then you'll see the D does not have a cutting line, and sometimes treats inner shapes like this as well as not being cut. So then but let's say we want something that cuts through them, then we go to the bottom here and you click on the little reset button, and then it will remove any cut lines that was there. Our next one we'll cover now. Let's just first carry on here. So then next we've got here then the option will cut into all of those extra shapes as well. So let's do the same thing, and now when we click, you can see even by the W and the D, all of that. So now basically we'll be peeling from this corner. It will peel all the way up to this cut line. So you can peel this in one strip. Now obviously you can work smart about this and cut it individually, which I'll show you now. So now we've got the also this option. So this will basically not go through all the shapes. So you can kind of click in the D and make a little cut line. Or if we reset that, you can potentially also click between two shapes. And now as you can see, it doesn't run through the entire vinyl. It's only that area. So if you have a difficult area, you can just add a little cut line there, and then when you drag it, it will use that as a cut line. Now obviously you can, for instance, go horizontally, and let's say you put on top of the N one, and then go back to our vertically, and then we go back to our horizontal one, and you can make custom little cut lines. Let's say you want one there by the G and maybe closer to the bottom. Then if we pull the vinyl from the top right, isolate this entire shape, which can be handy if you play around with it and experiment a bit. You can get quite fast results, so it saves you a lot of time afterwards when you're actually on site applying the vinyls. And then what we have, let's say you're sticking stuff on glass and that, and you want the actual word to be like not visible, so you're going to be peeling that out. Then what you can do is you use the icon with a red line in the actual shapes, as you can see in the borders of it. So now what you can do is same as before, you can kind of click and then it will make a cut line through all of them. And you can do the same for a vertical as well. You can create one there. Now same way, so now when you're peeling off the lead, we'll peel it off in parts. So you can always subdivide it into a few cuts even. So then it makes your life a little bit more simple when you find it, like I mentioned, on site. Otherwise, yeah, that's the basics on peeling. So if you guys navigate to, sorry, on weeding, not peeling. If you guys navigate to software training, VinylCut.co.za, the program is freely available there. Just head to the downloads page. And then if you guys go to softwaretraining.co.za, this video and more like it is available. And like I mentioned, we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover. We also have this nice little search option on top here. So if you want to isolate your search, or if you don't find what you're looking for, just go here to request a training video and we'll make that for you. Otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.